It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Panthers and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
It is a crisp, cool fall afternoon, and we've got football from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
When I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by the 2015 NFL Most Valuable Player in his 11th season in the league, 32-year-old Cam Newton.
And many people are having difficulty pegging exactly what they believe Cam Newton is at this point in his career. For me, when I see certain days and he's right, he can still be an accurate passer, can still get the ball downfield. And his running ability, especially inside.
Now first and 10 at their own 21. Back to throw, Newton. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Return for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Newton now to throw. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding and big things can happen, and they did right there.
On first and 10, Newton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Anderson. A good pick
play there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down here at the first and goal. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba Hubbard there to make the grab. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
You win first down, you win second down, and guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to take the... They go with Chubb on second down. Able to fight through one tackle. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up down. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. To throw is Newton. He'll drop that down to Hubbard. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 of these guys. Right back to Hubbard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Myles Garrett picks up his second sack of the end. Throwing on third down, Newton. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Touchdown! That's caught. Odell Beckham, 59 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
And when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's start the big shot right now.
Newton to throw. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They stop it for that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he put on run, goes backwards. Throwing, Mayfield. It's caught by Hooper. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45-10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is swallowed up.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And on second and very short, Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad. But a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Desperation time. Newton, fourth down. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb trying to run inside.
But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about...
Really put him behind the 8-ball.
Fourth down, Mayfield. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15, fourth. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.